Hi all, Shane here, Landland 67. Just a quick progress update. This will be done pretty fast. It's a lovely day, so I don't want to be in the shed for too much longer. So over the last couple of days I've been working on the King Tiger for Russell Goslin's D-Day group build. I'm about 80% there, just waiting on, I just literally did the chipping and other worn effects. Everything's been gloss coated now in preparation for the oil washes and filters, or the oil washes, pin washes and an enamel filter, should I say, which I'll be covering properly in the video. I did try to do these live, or not live, but he's like record them as I was working on them, but my batteries kept dying on me, so I just got frustrated and went to hell with it. So what's next is, as you can see, the damage on the turret has been painted in. It's a little bit bright now, but I'm going to tone that back. Because I was talking to Carlos Mendez about this, and like the primer red is a little bit too stark. But like we were both saying that it's often good and beneficial to be a few shades higher than the actual colour. Because when you start putting washes over it, it'll become too dark, and it'll even be more inaccurate. So that's my logic there. So everything's been chipped, everything's been sealed with gloss varnish. I had to put the markings on, and then gloss coated again, and then we put the washes and other like weathering effects on. We won't be going too heavy, it'll be mostly surface weathering for the most part. A little bit of dust and mud effects here and there, not too much. Because the vehicle on which I'm basing this on, which I'll put pictures up on one of the videos so you can get an idea of the inspiration behind this, is doesn't appear to be too dirty. It seems to be just in the field. So that's just something to be mindful of on my part. So that's where I'm at. So this is a quick update. So like it's looking good. A bit kind of reflective now. You can't see a lot of the work that's been put into it. I forgot to paint the exhaust, so I'll paint it in tonight, I think. So that's that. So that's the first thing. So again, I'll have a proper video up with this. It's just a very quick update. I normally don't like making short videos because how I see it is, I give you're giving me your time to watch me. So that the least I can do is give you more than a couple of minutes. So a 2-minute video is not really my thing. I also started work painting up the tracks using a burnt umber gunmetal mix. Pretty happy with it. Normally how I work is the older the tank or the longer the tank's in the field, the higher the level of burnt umber or earth shade I put into it, because the tracks will begin to kind of become almost rusty, and I just had them dry brush the tread heads and the edges with metallic. That's how I normally like to do my tracks. But this tank was relatively new when it came into service, and it was knocked out. From the picture, the round did not penetrate the turret; it bounced. But I think it was just enough to make the crew kind of reconsider their career options and get the hell out of the tank before another round hit it. So that's the first thing. Also, just arrived in the post in a series of packs. This is the Vallejo RLM full set. Now this was so kindly sent out to me by Carlos Mendez and Tactical Jackalope, or Texas Andy. Thank you so much, lads. It was because of Royal Mail's liquid restrictions. These were sent in little packs of 4, and then today a little box arrived with the packing. And you'll be happy to know, my Carlos and Andy, that they did in fact include the RLM colour call out. So thanks again. So lads, this was an absolutely wonderful gift, and my God, I really don't know what to say. This it's wonderful. Thank you so much. And yes, I will be entering your buddy Bill later on in the year, so I'll either be getting, I think it's a G6 you're making, so I'll get my hands on the G6. I'll make that alongside you, and at least I got the paint. So this one, I knew that's what they meant when they said, oh, now you have to enter it, that thing. But I already wanted to enter it either way, and now they've given me the tools to enter it properly, because this would have been the thing that would have prevented me from entering, because I just didn't have the colours. And I also have Airfix's 148 scale BF109E4, which we'll test them out on that first before we start the big boys. So again, thank you so much for this, lads. Also, I want to say well done on your live stream. It was an absolutely wonderful video. The two of you did a brilliant job. Very enjoyable, very balanced, very informative. I'm really looking forward to the next one, and hopefully I might be about for the next one, so it'll be a good fun to join in. So good job on that, lads, and thanks again for that gift. It was absolutely wonderful. The quick general update on the F-18. The cockpit is fully done. I'm going to do some proper videos on this. This is up on ISM if you want to look at it. So go into International Scale Modeler, go to Aircraft section, go into the Jet Aircraft sub-section, and the F-18 build is there with proper pictures. So yes, I remember the lads actually mentioned like pre-painted etch, and I do partly agree that yes, it's flat, but in modern aircraft it works, because in modern aircraft, especially for the computer callouts on the pilot's control, I think you can kind of see the green there, yeah. You're never going to paint that in, and like, they have actual readouts printed onto this, as in, he's fuel, he's whatever, like, you know, he's weapon layouts, he's general layout for his equipment and all that. So yes, they are partly right, especially in World War II aircraft, because like the cockpit and like the molded on like recessed detail of all like the instrument panels is, well, that draws your eye. But with this, there's not so much. So actually, I think in modern aircraft it works quite well. So so that's coming on good. I have a little bit of work done on the fuselage, not a lot. I've been kind of taking my time on that because I don't want to rush it. It's a wonderful build. I'm really enjoying it. Also, I got something wonderful in the post that kind of made my day. Next to this, you know, this has been coming in drip, like in little packs the last 2 weeks. I got this in the post. Now I'm not going to turn it over because this is a postcard. Came a very long way away. Came all the way from Canada, and a very wonderful person wrote me this, and so thank you so much. And you know what I mean. So I'm quite lucky to have someone like her who gives me her time as much as she does, and it's wonderful. So thanks so much for that, Pat. So yeah, so like that's just a quick general update. So the Tiger tank is, the King Tiger should I say, is nearly there. Again, we'll do a proper video when we're working on that, probably later on this evening. I'll probably go do another like 7k hike later on today, keeping my training going. And also it's a wonderful week. We're having fabulous weather. So much so that I have no power on the shed at the moment. That's all this natural light coming in. So again, big thank you to Carlos and Andy. Wonderful of you to do that, lads. I'm really chuffed, lads. Like I already count myself lucky to have mates like you as it is, and then you do things like this and you just blow my mind. So again, thank you so much. You know what I mean? Like I'm very humbled by that type of generosity, and leave it with me, and I'll see can I do something nice for you again one of the days. I know you say like I don't have to return the favour, but even if it's just something small to say thank you. So that's it. So the King Tiger is nearly there. Got nice paints. The King Tiger about maybe another evening or two of painting before we can of work before we can really start on the base. The base will take a little while, not too much. And that's the Russell Gosling build done. I'll also going to be entering, since I have I'm going to be entering Cryptek's May painting challenge. So there's a month. It's kind of like a wargaming. Well, not necessarily, you know. It's kind of time for guys who do wargaming, but anyone who has like a model they want to paint, do by all means join it, because so Cryptek. Start watching. I very recently subscribed to him, and so I'll give him a quick shout out to Cryptek. I will put a link to his channel in my description. Very talented model maker, does great live hangouts on Mondays at 9:30 Eastern Australian time, because I believe he's an Aussie. But yeah, he is. Yeah, he said he's from near Sydney or someplace like that. So give him a check out, give him a sub, give him a like, and join in. So I'll be talking about my entry for that the next couple of videos. I have plenty of like wargaming units in my stash. I really need to get painted. So I have a good few. They're going to be my British Redcoats as my Carnage Rangers. Maybe my 6mm to finish off the unit, or some 28mm Romans, which I'm beginning to needle towards. So I want to try some Warhammer Ancient Battles, which Von Kittenham will be very happy. And also, a quick shout out to Kevin Larkin. Again, I'll put a link to his channel. He's a returning mile maker, very nice chap. Had the pleasure of chatting to him not too long ago. Wonderful guy. So shout out to him. And a shout out to Von Kettenham, or Ketteringham, should I say? Another fabulous mile maker. I'm sure you're probably aware of him. He was in the Nigel Wells. He took part in Nigel Wells group build, North Africa group build, with some wonderful LRDG Feagles. Lovely 28mm or 20mm, I believe. So very talented painter, really nice guy. He's doing some wonderful 28mm 1:56 or 54 scale Vikings. So I would definitely recommend checking out those three guys. So Cryptech, Kevin Larkin, and Von Kittenham. I'll put links into their channels. So again, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for giving me a few minutes of your time, as always, my friends. Stay safe. Enjoy the week. If it's good weather, get out. You know, it's good for you to do some exercise. You know what I mean? Just get out, have a walk. You'd be surprised the good it'll do to you. So thank you so much. Watch out for those buses, as always, and I'll see you all very soon.